there were all these things I wanted to say, and now they're gone. So I'm going to have to work my way out of the emptiness. The windy cave that is my skull. And I'm going to have to find something to give you, because, okay, I know what I was going to do. Hang on. I'll be right back. Let's see. I'll put it on some colorful part there. A little bit closer. Let's get closer. No, that's further away. Let's get closer. And closer. And closer. Oh, that's too close. Let's get to where we can see things in perspective. Shall we? There we go. Okay. And now for something completely different. This book, Love Medicine, by Louise Erdrich, is one that I really love. I thought, oh, what the heck, why don't I open it up and start reading it to you. The first chapter is called see, I'm still here. The first chapter is called The World's Greatest Fisherman. I'll begin. Oh, this is much better. The morning before Easter Sunday, June Capshaw was walking down the clogged main street of oil boom town Williston, North Dakota, killing time before the noon bus arrived that would take her home. She was a long-legged Chippewa woman, aged hard in every way except how she moved. Probably it was the way she moved, easy as a young girl, on slim, hard legs, that caught the eye of the man who rapped at her from the inside of the window of the Rigger bar. He looked familiar, like a lot of people looked familiar to her. She had seen so many come and go. He hooked his arm, inviting her to enter, and she did so without hesitation, thinking only that she might tip down one or two with him and then get her bags to meet the bus. She wanted, at least, to see if she actually knew him. Even through the watery glass, she could see he wasn't all that old, and that his chest was thickly padded in dark red nylon, an expensive down. There were cartons of colored eggs on the bar, each glowing like a jewel in its wad of cellophane. He was peeling one, sky blue as a robin's, palming it while he thumbed the peel aside when she walked through the door. Although the day was overcast, the snow itself reflected such light that she was momentarily blinded. It was like going underwater. What she walked toward more than anything else was that blue egg in the white hand, a beacon in the murky air. He ordered a beer for her, a blue ribbon, saying she deserved a prize for being the best thing he'd seen for days. He peeled an egg for her, a pink one, saying it matched her turtleneck. She told him it was no turtleneck. You call these things shells. He said he would peel that for her, too, if she wanted, and then he grinned at the bartender and handed her the naked egg. June's hand was colder from the outdoors than the egg, and so she had to let it sit in her fingers for a minute before it stopped feeling rubbery warm. Eating it, she found how hungry she was. The last of the money that the man before this one had given her was spent for the ticket. She didn't know exactly when she'd eaten last. This man seemed impressed when her egg was finished and peeled her another, one just like it. She ate the egg, then another egg. The bartender looked at her. She shrugged and tapped out the long menthol cigarette from a white plastic case inscribed with her initials in golden letters. She took a breath of smoke, then leaned toward her companion through the broken shells. "What's happening?" she said. "Where's the party?" Her hair was rolled carefully, sprayed for the bus trip, and her eyes were deeply watchful in the sea-blue flumes of shadow. She was deciding. "I don't got much time until my bus," she said. "Forget the bus." He stood up and grabbed her arm. "We're gonna party here. Who's stopping us? We're having a good time." She couldn't help notice when he paid up that he had a good-sized wad of money in a red rubber band, like the kind that hold bananas together in the supermarket. That roll helped. But what was more important, she had a feeling. The eggs were lucky, and he had a good-natured slowness about him that seemed different. He could be different, she thought.